We're live. And we're live. Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to this amazing session tonight. Today, we are going to be looking at Beauty by Sweden, Oriflame products. We're going to be learning a lot about Oriflame products, what makes Oriflame products special and unique. Before then, I would like to say a big welcome. If you're watching me or joining me for the first time, I'm super excited to meet you. Please let me know in the comment section your name, where you're watching from. I would really love to give you a shout out. And do not forget to, share this broadcast, invite your friends to watch as well. I'm just going to send a quick reminder to all my friends so that they can join live. So, if you're new to my channel, my name is Faith Capona, and I am a beauty brand ambassador, brand consultant, brand partner with Oriflame Sweden here in Nigeria. And I've been with Oriflame for about 5 years now. Sorry, give me a second. Send a reminder. Okay, so I've been with Oriflame now for about 5 years. Oh, I see everybody's joining. Hi, Neka. Hi, Mercy. Hi, Bukola. Hi, Ngozi. Thank you so much for joining. Please spread the word. Invite your friends. Invite everyone to join this training. It's going to be super exciting. And like I was saying earlier, if in case you're also watching the replay, I would also love to see your comments. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start by sharing my story. Why did I join Oriflame? Personally, I didn't even know that Oriflame was a business. It was a love for the product that actually made me to sign up with Oriflame. I was looking for safe, natural, and high quality beauty products. I'm a biochemist by training, and I'm passionate about public health and preventive medicine. So, given the understanding of all kinds of diseases and health concerns associated with the use of certain beauty products that have a lot of harmful ingredients and chemicals, I didn't want to expose myself to all of those risks. Okay, so what I did, I went online and I wanted a brand that was clean, a brand that was natural, a beauty brand that was safe. Okay, and that exactly how I found Oriflame, and it's been an amazing journey so far. I fell in love with the product. Before Oriflame, I didn't used to use makeup. I didn't use perfumes because I was just scared of using them because of all the harmful ingredients most of these brands actually use. But being in Oriflame and knowing that the products are safe, the products are high quality, I totally fell in love. And with from the love of the product, I started to recommend, share the products, share my passion about the products with my friends, my colleagues, and even strangers, and I was able to build a successful business. So with the training that we're going to have today, this training is going to help you to become more aware of what really is the difference between Oriflame products and the other regular off the shelf cosmetic brands, and what makes Oriflame special, what makes our skincare products different, what makes our color cosmetics or makeup products different, what makes our fragrances different, what makes our personal care products different. And then once you understand all of this, it builds your confidence in personally using the product and also in recommending these products to your friends and family. So welcome again. So we will get right to it because I want this training to be as brief as possible. But before we get started, I already mentioned what are we going to learn today. We're going to be looking at the Oriflame story. We are going to be looking at Beauty by Sweden. What is this philosophy behind Oriflame products? Because the thing about Oriflame is that there's a thinking behind it, there's a philosophy behind it, there's a story, there's a reason behind our product, the packaging, the ingredients. There's a why behind everything in Oriflame. Everything is like intentional. There's a thought to everything, and we're going to be looking at that in today's training. We're going to be looking at the holistic beauty wheel because we believe that beauty is not just how you look, but how you feel. And we're going to be looking at what really affects the way we look and the way we feel. And then we'll be looking at all our different product categories. We'll start with our skincare, our color cosmetic, fragrances, personal care, accessories, and finally we would wrap up with with how you can actually start sharing these products and recommending them, and as well as the next step. So welcome again, everybody. Welcome, Tessie. Welcome, Gloria. Welcome, Ngozi. I'm super excited. Are you guys excited? Are you guys ready? Okay, so let's go. Our story. So Oriflame is a beauty company like no other. Okay, now did you know that Oriflame has more than 50 years experience in guiding and supporting brand partners around the world? We're actually in 4 continents, and we are present in 60 plus countries all around the world. And today we just opened up our 67th country, and it's in Ghana. And so super excited, and congratulations to everyone watching today from Ghana, or we're super excited. Oriflame just launched in your market, and it's going to be amazing. Oriflame has over 3 million independent brand partners. That's over 3 million people who are excited, who use Oriflame products, and brand ambassadors and brand partners sharing these products with their friends and their families, and making little or a lot of income from Oriflame products. Now, Oriflame product, over 1.2 million Oriflame products are sold every day worldwide. Now, isn't that amazing? For a lot of, some people used to think that, oh, does Oriflame products sell? Products are expensive. Are people actually buying it? Well, I think this is about to blow your mind, because 1.2 million people every single day are shopping for Oriflame products. So what does that mean? It means that there are people around you who are actually looking for Oriflame products, who are looking for Oriflame opportunity, and they're just waiting for you to tell them about it. Okay, and again, remember we said that Oriflame is a beauty company like no other. Beyond just looking good, making money and having fun, Oriflame is all about charity. We are all about empowering people, especially women and children. And since 2009, Oriflame introduced what we call charity products, where a portion of the profit that we make from our products, every single time we buy or sell those products, a portion of that money is donated to charity. We've had over 11 million euros donated since 2009 all over the globe. And here in Nigeria, we support the SOS Children's Village. So when you buy our charity products, you actually are in one way or the other supporting a less privileged child somewhere in the world. And that's really, really exciting. It's beauty with purpose. If that excites you, please, I'd like you to put it in the comment, type the word beauty with purpose. So it's beyond you just making money, but in doing your business, in using the product and recommending the product, you are actually helping some child somewhere, and that's exciting. And then finally, 100% of all our cosmetics and wellness ingredients are ethically sourced and screened to ensure that they are safe to use, and they are of the highest quality. And we're going to be reviewing that in a bit, and how that really, really plays out. Okay, are you guys still with me? Let me know in the comments if you're getting value, if you can hear me. If you're getting value so far, please let me know in the comment. Yes, beauty with purpose. Thank you, Joy. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so let's move forward. So now we believe in holistic beauty. Oriflame is a beauty company that is inspired by nature and natural ingredients, and we are powered by science. We have a beauty philosophy, and that we have summarized in what we call Beauty by Sweden. This is our brand. This is our brand philosophy. And what does Beauty by Sweden actually mean? Beauty by Sweden promotes a healthy lifestyle. So for us, it's not just how you look, but it's also how you feel. And I really am excited about this concept, because, there are a lot of cosmetic brands out there, that are just interested in how people look. And so because somebody just wants to become fair or yellow, quote unquote, they don't care about the ingredients they put in their products. As long as the person just wants to look a certain way or smell a certain way, they will just do whatever it is to give that person what they want, just so that they can make money, out of it. And with a lot of brands out there, you would see, if you go and do research on some of these brands, you see that they have been in all kinds of lawsuits. They have had to recall some of their products because they realize that their products eventually begins to harm people not just their skin, but also, you know, their organs and all of that. In one of my trainings going forward, I'm going to be reviewing some of the most dangerous ingredients in cosmetics that you should really, really run away from. But the beautiful thing about Oriflame is that we're not just interested about how you look. Your health is also very, very important to us. So this is why we have our wellness range of products. And all our products are, you know, they're also carefully, you know, selected and, you know, used in such a way that they will not in any quantity, even in the minute, you know, minutest quantity, harm you or anyone, or not just you, even the planet. And that's really, really exciting. So Oriflame as a brand promotes healthy lifestyle. So for us, before we even pick a product, before we pick an ingredient, you know, we all the first question we want to answer is that, is this healthy? Okay, is this safe for you? You want to look fine today, but how about tomorrow? Are you going to be here? You know, we also believe in you having a beautiful skin. Okay, look at me now. Do I have a beautiful skin? I know I have a beautiful skin. Okay, so Oriflame actually have philosophies around people having beautiful skin, and this is what our skincare products is, you know, designed around, you having a beautiful and a healthy skin. And we're going to talk about that in a bit, what a beautiful skin means and represent. Okay, and then we want you to also be able to express yourself, express your passion, express, you know, your you know, what you're passionate about, what you love, you know, with the way you look, with the way you smell. How do you express yourself? You know, your signature style, what makes you stand out. Oriflame creates products that allows you to do that. Okay, so we believe in a holistic approach, and we believe that, you know, there's several factors that affect the way we look and the way we feel. And the Oriflame Holistic Beauty Wheels have identified three major factors, and these factors are the things that we consider or put into consideration when we are creating our products, especially our skincare and our, you know, our wellness products. So we have the biological factors, the environmental factors, and the lifestyle factors. The biological factors actually, you know, has to do with genetics, your age, and your gender. Okay, so there are certain things that, you know, based on your genes will determine how you look. Say for example, if you're in Africa, by, you know, genetically, your body is designed to produce a lot of melanin. Okay, genetically, you just have to be, that's how you get your race, you know, your color. Okay, so you cannot, there's certain things that we cannot do to change that, or because you have melanin naturally, there's certain things that would happen to your skin. There's a certain way your skin will look, and there's certain things that you're, you know, going to be predisposed to. Or if you even don't have, you know, some genetic, you know, factors, like for example, people who have albinism, because they lack the, you know, the gene to produce melanin, so they don't look dark, you know. So there, you know, so those factors actually affect the way we look. They affect the kind of products we use. They affect a lot of things about us. Okay, also age and gender actually affects our look. Okay, we then have the environmental factors, which is exposure to sun and ultraviolet rays, you know, climate, whether the weather is humid, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's dry. Those things affect our skin, affect the way we look, even affects, you know, sometimes the products that we use. This is why, you know, our one of our foundation, the one Stockholm foundation, the Sync foundation, actually takes into cognizance the effect of climate on your makeup product. And so we created a makeup product that just syncs with your environment. So whether the weather is hot, whether the weather is cold, whether the weather is humid, whether it is dry, this foundation actually syncs with your skin. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that amazing to have a brand that actually thinks about all of these things when they are, you know, creating products? So even not just our skincare, but our color cosmetics, you know, we have sunblock, we have SPF, you know, protection, not just in our cosmetic product, not just in our skincare product, we also have SPF protection in our makeup product. That's amazing. You know, we also factor in pollution and how the environment around us is polluted with dust, with you know, all kinds of things in the air that's affecting our skin, that's affecting our look, making us age faster than normal, you know. So Oriflame, in designing our products, also considers the pollution and the thing that we're exposed to. Okay, now there's also the lifestyle factor, and this has to do with your nutrition. Are you eating right? You want a glowing skin, but are you taking enough water? Right? Are you exercising? Are you eating a lot of sugar? You know, are you sleeping well? Are you like emotionally sound? You know, are you depressed? Are you happy? What's your mood like? What are your your mood changes like? You know, all of those things also affect your not just how you look but also how you feel, you know. And then finally, what are your beauty routines? What are the things that you do every day, like morning and evening, that can help you look and feel great? Oriflame takes cognizance of all of these things, and Oriflame has created products that can help you as much as possible. Of course, the biological factors, there's little or nothing that can be done about it. Maybe a few things here and there, but really there's only 20% of that really affects, you know, our look and feel. So with our Oriflame products, we're really focused on how to manage the effect of the environment and some of our, and help us to form really good lifestyle, you know, routines that would help us to look and feel great. Okay. All right, are we still here? Are we still here? Are we still here? Are we getting value? Are we getting value? Are we learning something today? Okay, so with the understanding of you know, the holistic beauty wheel and the thinking behind Oriflame product. Oriflame has created products for every need, from your head to your toe. We got you covered. Okay, so can you put that in the comment? Oriflame got you covered from head to toe. So there's a product for every need. There's a product for every person in the entire family, and that's really exciting because it means that everybody is your customer. Okay, it means that everybody is your customer, and we're going to be looking at how this plays out, and you know, the products that have been designed for that. But you know, before that, one of the things that we also have to know is that our beauty by feeding products, our products are smart. And what that means is that our products are really designed to do more than one thing. So for example, I will take our foundation, right? We have this smart foundation. So even though it's a foundation and it's just supposed to just make your skin look good, it does more than that. You know how your smartphone can you can make a call with your smartphone, you can take pictures with your smartphone, you can do videos with your smartphone, you can do all kinds of things with your smartphone. That's exactly how Oriflame designs. Oriflame designs products that are smart. Oriflame designs products that actually can do way more than one thing, which is why our makeup product, for example, would have ingredients that moisturize your skin in the process, ingredients that actually like block your skin from the sun. This is also normally what a face cream is supposed to do, but the foundation is really doubling up as that. So expect smart products when you use Oriflame products. Our products are scientific. It is not woo to the answer. Okay, there is a lot of research that goes into every single product, like no matter how small, as little as this tender care balm is. Oriflame doesn't just wake up one day and create a product. It takes Oriflame between 3 to 7 years to develop a product. Oriflame has our own research institute, and we also partner with a lot of research institutes around the world and in Europe. Now, of course, you know that Oriflame is a Swedish company, and Sweden naturally is, you know, very huge on research and development. And so what that means is that there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of research that goes into every single product that Oriflame creates. So when you look at an Oriflame product, don't just look at it that, oh, this one is makeup, or this is just a perfume. No. There is something scientific about the perfume. For example, I'm going to give an example with our Magnetista perfume, right? So is this, people like Magnetista, it's just a perfume, it smells nice. But no, beyond just smelling nice, Magnetista actually has ingredients that has neurological effects. They actually like go to the brain, to certain neural pathways, and create certain reactions that will now make a man who is, you know, close to a woman who is using Magnetista, tend to like get attracted to her. So there's a lot of thought and science beyond every single Oriflame product. So as a brand partner that is, either as a customer or as a brand partner, when you look at every single Oriflame product, I want you to look deeper beyond just, seeing the product on your catalog, but try and figure out what is the science behind this product. Remember that Oriflame is a brand that is inspired by nature and powered by science. So always think, what's the technology in this product? What's the thinking? What's the scientific, benefit, or what's the scientific technology behind this product? Really, because that's what helps you to enjoy the benefits, and also that's what stands Oriflame product apart from every other brand. So for example, somebody say, oh, why should I use this brand of makeup? I use this brand of makeup, why should I leave it for Oriflame? You need to actually find a way to let them know about the scientific aspect of our product. Okay, and that's super exciting. Trust me, it's one of the things that I have personally used to get some of my customers, especially new customers, and also keep them, because true to its word, it does what it says it would do. And then our products are simple. They have been designed for it to be very easy to use, easy to carry. Some people look at Oriflame product like, oh, the product is too small. No, it's not too small. It is packaged, in such a way that it is simplified and it's easy for you. There are some creams that, you want to carry the cream and it's so big. Even when you want to travel, you'll be looking for, please, I'm in Nigeria, so allow me to use this word, comb. You'll be looking for comb to just pour small of your cream out. But Oriflame doesn't want you to do that. Oriflame creates our body lotions and our creams and makeup in very compatible pack. For example, even our Novate set, even though it's a set of 5 products, it's so compact that you can actually easily carry it when you're traveling. And even if you don't have a mirror, the cover of our Novate day cream, that night cream, it actually has a mirror. It's so amazing. And beyond that, beyond the packaging, is also how to use it. Oriflame has made it so simple that whether you are a professional or you have zero idea about how to do makeup. For example, I personally didn't know how to do makeup before I started doing Oriflame, but Oriflame has designed this product in such a way that even without the skill or the experience of being a makeup artist, I can actually create the professional look with our product. Now that's how simplified Oriflame has made our product. So how to use and the packaging, they've all been designed in such a way that is very, very simple. Okay, and finally, for Beauty by Sweden is sustainable. We think sustainability, and what does sustainability mean? Sustainability really actually means that, beyond the here and now, what is going to be the impact of what I'm doing or what I'm using long term? Okay, is if for example you say you just want to get fair overnight, okay, is it sustainable? Is it sustainable? And this is a problem with our generation. People just want 7 days instant white, and then 7 days instant white, great, you have now become white in 7 days. After 7 days, what happened? Now that's why after a couple of months, they start having sunburn, they start having green vein, they start having stretch mark. Why? Because whatever ingredients they have put in that product, it might give results short term, but long term, is it sustainable? No. Okay, so Oriflame always thinks about how sustainable a particular product is, the ingredients that are being used, even beyond their impact on you as a person, also the environment, which is why almost all our packaging materials are sustainable. We use recycled paper for our catalogs. Oriflame just thinks about how what we are doing doesn't impact the environment negatively. And beyond the product, also in our processes, in our production, in manufacturing, Oriflame always thinks sustainable. And our goal is actually to become one of the most sustainable brands in the world. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I see that we have more people. Thanks, everybody. I hope we're getting value. I'm trying to be as fast as possible, but also to make sure that we get all the right information. Okay. So, Oriflame products are products that you can trust. And guys, this is really huge, because for a lot of us, for a lot of people today, because of the rise of, things like cancer and all kinds of genetic diseases and mutation, there's a lot of spotlight on cosmetic. And how many of us are probably maybe you personally are like that, or you know people who will tell you, I don't use perfumes. Oh, I don't want to rub cream. I know my dad, you know, he doesn't like perfumes, he doesn't like cream, and not because he doesn't want to look good or anything, but because he's scared. But because he's scared, he doesn't want to be using something that will come and, you know, cause him health problems, you know, in the future, kidney problems, liver problems, you know, all of those kind of things, or cancer, you know. So there are a lot of people like that. And personally, I was too, because I'm a biochemist and I understand, you know, some of the effect of chemicals, especially because cosmetics are things that you use every single day, several times every day. So it's important that as this thing that you're applying on your skin, this thing that you're spraying on your body, can you trust it? Can you trust it? So with Oriflame products, anybody can trust Oriflame. And there are 6 reasons why you can trust Oriflame. Number one, all our products are what? Eco-ethically screened. It means that they are screened to make sure that the ingredients that are being used, down to because, you know, we use natural ingredients. So for example, the coconut that we use to make our coconut and wheat shampoo, you know, we make sure that this coconut, number one, they don't even use um you know, fertilizers that are not good, fertilizers that are dangerous. They make sure that they don't use pesticides, you know. And this is why Oriflame, as much as possible, tries to make sure that we are in charge of all of these processes, you know. Like we have our own you know, we can't like do everything ourselves, but where it's not even possible for us to do certain things ourselves, we make sure that these ingredients are screened ethically to make sure that the supplier is eco compliant, meaning that they're not using maybe genetically modified organisms. You can see that they're non-GMO, to make sure that they're not even using child labor, you know, to make sure that they're not testing these ingredients on animals. We just make sure that our products are just like for those people that are Muslims, things like that, halal, they are holy. They don't break it. Make sure that the product don't break any rules. Make sure that the product don't break any laws, both government laws and natural laws. You know, there's a lot of just care and thought that goes into it. And like you can use an Oriflame product and you can go to sleep that, man, nothing is going to happen to me if I use this product. Okay. So secondly, our products, you can trust them because we use natural extracts. Natural extracts are different from natural concentrates. And what I mean is, for example, if we say this product has, I'm going to bring out my shampoo here. If we say this product has coconut and wheat, we are saying it's coconut and wheat extract, not coconut and wheat flavor. Do you know that there's a difference between flavor and extract? Flavor is, they have actually, like all of these things, they have chemical structures, right? So you can actually be in the lab and you can create the chemical, what we call the inorganic compound of a coconut. What gives that coconut its fragrance or its smell, we can actually produce this in a lab. What we just have to put is add one chemical to this chemical, and then the end result is that inorganic compound. And many times these inorganic compounds, they kind of, the body breaks it down differently from how it breaks down, you know, a naturally sourced, you know, ingredients. I hope that's clear for us. So what I mean is that the way your body will break down or synthesize coconut, the one you pluck from tree and you bite and chew, is different from how your body will break down coconut, something that has coconut flavor that is synthesized using, you know, adding one chemical. You know how chemical reactions, now remember water, H2O, you add hydrogen plus oxygen, you will get water, right? You can do that in a lab and, you know, and synthesize water in a laboratory. But you can also get water from the river. How this is making sense. So the way your body will react to the water that is from the lab is different from the way your body will react to water that is, you know, gotten straight out from nature. So with Oriflame, every ingredient that we use, they are natural extract. If Oriflame says that we use coconut and we actually got coconut, we crushed them, and then we drained out whatever we wanted, whatever we needed from that coconut, and then we introduced it to our product. Like, that is how it is legit. Okay, it's not coconut flavor, it is not coconut concentrate, it is extract. So anything that you see on Oriflame catalog, you can take it to the bank and know that it is the actual ingredient that you're actually, you know, enjoying in your product. And one of the best products that, you know, really brings this to life is our raspberry, our forest berries body scrub. How many of us have tried that body scrub? It's amazing. Like, you actually feel the blueberries and the strawberries. Like, you can smell it, you can taste it, you can if you're not careful, you want to just start licking your skin. Not even it's even going to happen to you, but of course you can't try that because they've added other things to make it a cosmetic product. Okay, so you can trust it. Okay, we also have natural exfoliants. Exfoliants are things that help to scrub your skin and then remove, you know, dead skin cells, right? So usually in some cosmetic products, they just use sometimes rubber, some sort of rubber, some sort of, you know, thing that will does give you the same result. But the way is that the way that works out is after you rinse it off, those things don't get broken down. Okay, they can now go into the river, and then they can now go and endanger aquatic life like the fishes and all of that. They can, you know, cause all kinds of environmental damage. So what Oriflame done to make sure that we are sustainable is we have created products with natural exfoliant. So for our scrubs, for example, I just talked about the forest berry scrub. You know, it actually, instead of Oriflame putting maybe rubber or whatever, they have actually they crushed the seeds of some of those fruits and then they made it to be scrubbed. You know, some of our face scrubs, our sugar scrub, for example, has actually sugar. Our optimal face scrub has, you know, almond shells, you know, so it's exciting. Like, it's natural exfoliant, and that means that once you rinse them off, it actually gets broken down. It's what we call biodegradable. Okay, then Oriflame products follow strict European standards. Oriflame products follow strict European standards. What that means is that, you know, there are several, you know, standards of manufacturing. There are several manufacturing standards. But we are in Nigeria, so we are aware of what we call SON, right? The Standard Organization of Nigeria. Then there's the China standard, and then there's the European standard. And European standard is actually the highest, you know, standard in the world when it comes to manufacturing. It means that there are a lot of ingredients that are banned, especially in cosmetics. There are over 1,600 ingredients that you cannot use in Europe. In some other countries, maybe they might be acceptable, but in Europe, you cannot use those products. Okay, and Oriflame, actually, because Oriflame is a Swedish company and an European brand, we follow those European standards, and we're making sure that everything that we do from our product to our packaging follows the European standard. And beyond that, you know, we go like even 2 steps beyond European standard. Apart from the 1,600 ingredients that are banned in cosmetics, Oriflame has our own special list of another 62 or more that we will not use. Okay, Oriflame will not use it because we have a toxicology team, and we are really like we are really, you know, research forward. We're always looking, okay, what's the science saying? What's the current research saying? Okay, these ingredients, for example, paraben used to be okay as preservatives, you know, but after a while there tends to be a lot of noise around parabens and all that. And guess what? Oriflame says, okay, you know what, we're not going to use parabens in our product anymore. So what Oriflame is doing is that whatever product that has parabens, we're taking it out of the market, and then we're redoing it without parabens. We're looking for like a, you know, a natural alternative, something safer that can serve as a preservative but does not have any harmful effect, you know, at least based on what we know right here and now. So that's comforting, very, very comforting. How many of you feel safe, like, you know, listening to this and knowing that all of this thinking and thought goes into the products that we have? How many of you feel good about that? Okay. All right. So and then so we have non-GMO. GMOs are genetically modified organisms, right? So they are organisms, and in our case, plants. Remember, we only use plant-based ingredients. We don't use any animal-based ingredients in our product. Okay, so because we use plant-based products, and remember, our products are what? Natural extract. You know, a lot of you would have thought that for them to produce the amount of coconut shampoo that would serve 60 countries and over how many million people that buy this product every day. How many coconut trees? How many coconuts do they crush? You know, some brands may actually modify this coconut, and instead of coconut to be like this, they will have a way to modify genetically, that the seed of the coconut. So when they plant it, instead of the coconut coming out like this, the coconut will not be like this. How many of you have seen like some mangoes that are just really big, and you're like, no, now mangoes are supposed to be like this, then you're not seeing this mango like so big? Many times because they have been genetically modified. Okay, they have been genetically modified, and research has actually kind of like traced cancer and some other genetic things. I'm not going to go to all of that in this video, but on this channel I'll be talking about some of these things from time to time. But research has shown that you could actually trace some sort of cancer or genetic disease from the consumption of genetically modified food, or products. So because one is aware of the potential of genetically modified organisms to harm human beings and even the environment, Oriflame has stayed away from that. We would rather make sure that these products, if it's coconut, if you have to use 10,000 coconuts, we will break the 10,000 coconut and use this in our product. And that's why many times some people are like, oh, Oriflame products are too expensive, compared to maybe the chemical-based ones, where they are not using coconut and they are using coconut flavor. I always use this example, and again, this is actually a very good point for those of us who are brand partners, especially if you're new, and then you have a customer who is saying, your products are too expensive, I can go and buy one thing there for, half the price. Now, this is where you actually let them know why. And when people come to me and tell me that, I tell them, do you know why? Have you actually thought about why these products are this expensive? And then when they say why, I tell them, okay, let me give you an example. How many of us know Coca-Cola, right? You know a bottle of Coca-Cola, right? Okay, 130 cl bottle of Coca-Cola. And then the smoothie, same volume, 35 cl smoothie, right? Which one will be more expensive, the smoothie or the Coca-Cola? Which one will be more expensive? Now, Coca-Cola might have, okay, let me even use Fanta. Fanta has orange flavor, orange concentrate, and then you actually have the same bottle of orange juice extra, like orange that they extracted the juice. Which one will be more expensive? Of course, the one that is extracted will be more expensive. Why? Because it's natural products, it's safe, it's safer for you, it does not have as much sugar as the concentrate has, it's natural, it's safer. There's a lot of good that comes with consuming naturally extracted compared with the the chemical based one. So this is really the difference between Oriflame products and the pricing compared to like every other thing that your customer may want to compare it with. And really, when people understand that, they realize that they are really paying for value, because everybody would agree that a 30 cl bottle of orange extract juice is way better than and safer and more nutritious than a 30 cl bottle of Fanta. Do you agree with me? Okay, and then finally, all our products go through rigorous testing. So we don't just say, oh, this product, well, don't worry, it will work. You know how some of us, we buy all these let's say roadside cosmeticians who mix things in their backyard, and they tell you, are you sure it will? Don't worry, it will work. There's nothing like no worry, it will work. We actually take all our products through rigorous safety testing. We take them through several processes, and not just, again, like I told us earlier, Oriflame products take between 3 to 5 years of research work, 3 to 10 years actually of research work. And within the period of both the product formulation and testing, Oriflame is sometimes testing a particular product for a year or 2 or 3 on consumers in the lab, to make sure that, okay, after 1 year of using this product, would there be any harmful effect? After 2 years of using this product, would there be any harmful effect? After 3 years of using this product, would there be any harmful effect? And even after these products have been released into the market, it's still undergoing all kinds of like tests and all that. And if at any point they feel like maybe one thing will not be okay again, or they'll just say, okay, you know what, we're taking that product out and then we're bringing it back in a newer and improved version, you know, so that we would take out all the bad stuff, if any, and then put in more good stuff. So I believe that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you that Oriflame actually have products that you can trust. Are you excited? Because I am, honestly, I am super excited about that. Okay, so now that we understand the story, the thinking, and everything about Oriflame, now let's go into our products. Let's get into our product. So first thing we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at our skincare product. Now, did you know that the skin is actually the largest organ in the body? Like literally from your head to your toe is covered by skin, and that the skin, a healthy skin actually renews itself every 28 days. What that means is that your body is actually producing new skin every 28 days, literally every month. You know, so you should actually be looking younger, not older. Why? Because your skin is renewing itself every month if your skin is healthy. Okay, and then our skin is made up of 60% of water. Okay, now I would like to ask, what are the first words that come to mind when you think of a healthy skin? You know, remember we talked about our holistic beauty wheel, and you know, 80% really what affects how healthy our skin looks. Just 20% of that is controlled by our genetic predisposition, basically your genes, your age, and your gender. Just 20% of what affects how healthy your skin will be. So, for example, if you have more testosterone in your system, you know, there are some women that produce testosterone, even like men produce testosterone, and this is why, because of testosterone, their skin is harder, their skin is more oily, their skin is prone to acne and the rest. And then if you as a woman, for example, for some genetic reason, you are producing more testosterone, you have a bit of testosterone, but you are producing it more than normal, you'll find that you tend to have a tougher skin, or skin that's more prone to acne than the rest. So genetic factors can kind of like affect your skin, and sometimes no matter how much product you use, there's little, you can't compare your skin with that of somebody who doesn't have as much of those hormones. And then there are people that have a hormonal imbalance, and this hormonal imbalance, you know, affects their skin, affect their, maybe they have a lot of acne due to hormonal imbalance, you know. So sometimes these genes actually, they are a very great factor. So for a lot of people who maybe they will say, I've used this product, I've used that product, I've been using this product for 100 years, but it seems like it's not working. Really, it may not be the product, it might just be your biological will I say your the biological factors, your genetics, your age, your gender, and several other things that's going on inside of you that's beyond cosmetics. Okay, so but that's really 20%. The remaining 80% of how our skin looks and how our skin feels is really controlled by the environment and our lifestyle. And when we say environment, we mean how are you exposing your skin to sun. You know, are you always out and about in the sun without protection? Do you live in a climate, for example, we know that here in Nigeria we have sun all year round, so the way our skin will look is not going to be the same with somebody who is in, you know, maybe UK, where they have sun for months in a year, you know. So the climate definitely influence how your skin looks, and then how polluted your city is. For example, people who live in cities that maybe some sort of villages, or where there's like say rural areas, where there's not a lot of, you know, pollution from cars and factories and the rest, they will tend to have better skin than people who live in cities with a lot of pollution. Okay, so then also your nutrition. Are you eating right? Are you eating a lot of vegetables, or are you eating a lot of starch and sugar and oil? You know, all of those things affect your skin. Are you exercising enough, or are you just sitting down and, you know, not working your cardio? Are you sleeping right? Especially for those of us that are in Lagos, you know, we hardly get good amount of sleep because of Lagos traffic, the stress, having to wake up early and then come back late, and all of that. Those things can affect your sleep. You know, your emotions. Are you heartbroken? Did you lose someone? You know, emotional trauma can also affect the, you know, how healthy your skin is. And so when you are happy, you know, it also tends to affect how your skin looks. And then finally, do you have the right routines? Do you have the right beauty routines? Are you doing the right things? Some people just come back from all the traffic and all the dust and all the sweat, and they say, "Oh, I'm tired. I cannot even wash my face," and then you go to bed like that. Hi. And you do that every day, your skin cannot be the same with somebody who actually, has a beauty routine where they clean their skin, and then they, give their skin the right things, and then even take the right kind of like supplements and all. You can't compare somebody who follows the beauty routine and somebody that does not follow a beauty routine. A lot of people look at my skin and they're like, coach, your skin is so good, your skin is this, your skin is that. And I tell them I use a Novate set and I follow it every day. I've been following my Novate routine since 2017, like morning and night. As in I've been following it. So you that you are saying, coach, me, I cannot do 3-step or I cannot do 4-step, or there's no way, not possible for your skin to be like mine. So these environmental and lifestyle factors actually are the major things that affect our skin, and they are also the major things that we can control. So how does this affect our skin? When your skin is not healthy, instead of 28 days, your skin will take 60 days to turn over. It means that your skin will take 60 days to produce a new skin cells. Now, these dead skin cells on the surface of the skin can cause traffic jam, and which means that the good stuff, maybe the cream that you're applying, the product that you're using is not going inside. And then, it's broken, and then you have dirt and germs and bacteria enter inside your skin, and because the skin is damaged, but the skin barrier is damaged, you can have things like breakouts, you can have things like acne, rashes, and even skin sensitivity because of a stretched and a damaged skin barrier. Now, this is why we always tell everybody, our customers and also our brand partners, not to use bathing soap on their face. Anything soap, don't use it on your face, because soap is alkaline in nature and it tends to damage the skin barrier. The skin barrier is it's called the acid mantle, is acidic in nature, and then every time you use bathing soap to wash your face, you're actually like stripping off that barrier, that surface. And what happens is that it leaves your skin exposed, so the dirt and the germs and the bacteria that is naturally supposed to like die on top of your skin and not enter your pores can actually get in. And when they get in, they lead to things like acne, breakouts, pimples, and all kinds of things. And then it also makes your skin, lose water. Remember, we said that the skin is made up of 60% water. And when you see a skin that's hydrated, you can tell from a skin that's hydrated and a skin that is dehydrated. When the skin is looking gray, is looking dull, it means that your skin is not reserving enough water. So for those of us who maybe say, I don't use face cream, I just wash my face and I go, you will look at your skin and you will see that your skin is not looking hydrated. Your skin is actually losing a lot of water. So using a face moisturizer helps to preserve water content, helps to keep your skin water level at the right balance, so that your skin can look good, your skin can look healthy. And then finally, we have what we call certain proteins that keep the skin healthy. This is elastin and collagen. Collagen are like the pillars of the skin, and they are things that keep your skin looking firm. Now, when your collagen becomes depleted, you start to experience things like lines and wrinkles. If you begin to see lines and wrinkles on your face, it means that your collagen levels is dropping. And then when the skin begins to sag, it means that your elastin levels are dropping. In our skincare session, we're going to go into more details about this collagen and this elastin and how they actually, impact and influence your skin. Okay. So why should you use a Novate skincare routine? A Novate skincare routine are actually designed to work as a sport. It's designed to give you 7 times better skin, and it's made up of 4 simple steps. The first step is to cleanse. Remember, we talked about the dirt, the germs, the bacteria, and the pollution that your skin naturally is exposed to as you go out and about in your day. So when you cleanse your skin and you wash your skin, you take off those dirt, and then you open up your skin pores, allowing your skin to be ready to absorb, the nutrients from every other thing that you are going to apply to it. Then the next step in our routine is to focus on the eyes. They say the eyes is the window to the soul. And, from the way your eyes look, you can actually tell whether someone is aging, whether someone happy, whether someone has had enough sleep, or whether someone is stressed out. So for you to actually look younger, you have to really focus on treating the eyes. And so our Novage routines have specially designed eye cream that focus on treating the skin around the eyes. Then we have the boost or the serum that helps to go deep inside the skin and help your skin to produce certain proteins like the elastin and collagen we talked about, to boost your skin's ability to produce this protein so that your skin is looking like, you know, it was when you were a lot younger. And that really is what makes you, that's really what it means for a product to be anti-aging. So anti-aging is against aging, is fighting those aging signs or things that are producing those aging signs. And one of the key factors in anti-aging is production of collagen and production of elastin. And our Novage serums actually help to fight that. Again, like I said, when we do our skincare discovery, you're going to learn more about that, but I'll just mention this in passing. And then finally, we have the first step, which has these are our face creams. We have the day cream and the night cream, and their job basically is to replenish your skin from all the moisture and the moisture that it has lost, you know, and then protect your skin from further loss of moisture and also from harmful harmful effect of the environment in terms of sunlight, in terms of climatic changes, and also you know, pollution. Okay, so we have different ranges of the Novage. We have the Novage E-Collagen range, which is designed to reduce wrinkles by up to 49%, and that's the range that I use. We believe that once you hit your 30s, you tend to begin to lose collagen, and E-Collagen is designed to help your body produce this collagen by up to 200%. And that's why if you already have these lines and wrinkles around your skin, when you start to use Innovate E-Collagen, you know, give it a period of almost instantly, you will see the result, but period of 6 months, you will actually see that you have less wrinkles and less fine line, at least up to more than half or up to half of it reduced. And of course, with consistent use over time, you tend to, you know, greatly reduce these lines and wrinkles using the E-Collagen range. Then we have the Ultimate Lift range. The Ultimate Lift range is designed to restore skin elasticity. Believe that when you are in your 40s, you begin to lose elastin. Elastin is like a rubber band, what keeps your skin standing, you know, firm. But when you start to lose it, your skin begins to sag, and usually you would experience that when you are 40 years and above. So with the E-Collagen, with the Ultimate Lift, it's designed to help to bring back the bounce by boosting your body's ability to produce elastin, and then replaces or restores 40% of your skin elasticity that is lost. Okay, we have this technology that is called the Asparto Lift, and then works like retinol, but without all the side effects of retinol. Okay, we have the time restore, and this is one of my favorite ranges, actually for matured skin. And you know, when you begin to hit 45 and 50 and above, your skin just naturally literally looks like it's dying. Okay, how many of us agree with that? How many of us have seen, like, maybe our parents as they're getting older, when you really look at their skin, it begins to look dull, it begins to look like what's going on, you know, they begin to look dull and grayish, you know. But with the time restore, it tends to improve, you know, and changes all of that almost instantly. When you use the time restore, you see that radiance come back to the skin. You know, it's one of my favorite products. I got it from my mom, and she really loves it, and it's really great. A lot of our customers love it as well. And then we have the Bright Sublime. The Bright Sublime set, it helps with hyperpigmentation. So it's great for people that are like in their 20s, or anybody who suffers from hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation basically means that your skin is darker than it should be. Okay, maybe due to pregnancy changes, maybe due to overexposure to sunlight, maybe due to you know, sometimes your body can even react to medications, and you are supposed to be this fair, and then you become maybe 2, 3, 4 shades darker than your natural complexion. So what this Bright Sublime will do is that it would first reduce your, if you have dark spot on your skin, by up to 50%, and up to 40% reduction in hyperpigmentation. What this product will not do is it will not bleach you. You know, many people when they say they when you show them the catalog and they want to buy a product, they go for this one and they think that, oh, it will lighten them. No. Our product doesn't do that. Our product just brings back, this product will bring back your natural complexion. So if you are naturally dark, like maybe your caramel tone or chocolate, but maybe because you have not been using a proper routine, you become darker than what you should really be. It brings back that your complexion, makes it glow, makes it soft and really pretty, but it will not turn you from black to white. It will not do that. You know, a lot of people will buy it and say, your product did not work. I was using it, I did not see any difference, or even made me dark or whatever, because our products don't have those harmful ingredients that lighten your skin or bleaches your skin. But what this will do is that it will bring your skin to its normal or natural complexion and just makes it look younger, softer, and more, hydrated and healthier. And then, of course, the men are not left out. We have the Novade Men range. It's designed for men's skin, and men don't age as fast as women do. It takes a while for a man's skin to begin to age, but once it starts to age, it just goes like boom. It's like a free fall. It just begins to happen so fast. Okay, so but many times what we see on men is that their skin always looks tired and stressed out, especially around their eye area, because they work so hard and all of that. So our Novate Men's range is first designed to instantly energize the skin of men. Like, they don't have that tired look. It has this coffee, and coffee naturally wakes you up. It wakes up your cells. So instead of feeling tired, even the smell and the fragrance of the Novate Men tends to keep you up, alert, and energized. Okay, so these are Novate said it's actually great for men, and the men who use it, they already know. Like, a lot of male customers who use our Novate said they can't do without it. Once you buy it, you get literally hooked to it. Not only does it make you feel good, look good, it also makes you feel good and energized, right? Okay, I hope we're getting value. I hope this is helping us. Okay, so all our Novage actually are targeted solutions. They have clinically proven results. They have patented technology. What that means is that we are the ones that discovered the ingredients that is giving the result. Meaning that, for example, aspartolift was discovered, and that the right to use that ingredient, or the combination of the ingredients that gives aspartolift, is owned by only Oriflame. It means that you can only get the result of that product, the result of that ingredient, using that Oriflame product. No brand can use aspartolift without our permission. So when people say, I'm not buying your product, I'll go and buy another one, to be honest, it doesn't bother me, because I know that the result that you will get from using Oriflame product, you cannot get it elsewhere, except you are using it at Novage ranges, because we did the research. Remember I said that we have our own research institute. We did the research, and we own the patented right to use that ingredient in the product. And for a lot of people, when you actually look at Oriflame brand partners, at least the ones who you really, really use the product, you will see this glow on them. You will see there's this radiance that, it's common and unique for Oriflame brand partners. There are people that I'm walking on the road and I see their skin and I'm like, no, this person, I'm very sure that this person is either using Oriflame product or is not an Oriflame brand partner. Many times when I go and say, oh, you look like kind of person that would like our product, they'll say, oh, what product? And I would say Oriflame, and they say, oh, yes, actually I use Oriflame, or I am a brand partner or something. I was like, yes, I knew, because this glow, then they buy it for market. It's only, powered by Oriflame. So when this is really what gives you bragging rights, when you're talking about Novate set, or you're trying to get a customer to buy Novate, like you can visit, you can talk about a Novate set with your full chest, and know that even if the customer says, I'm not go buy, or I'm not buying, please forgive me, I'm in Nigeria, so I'm using a lot of Nigeria parlance in my communication. Okay. So even if they say they're not going to buy, like, you shouldn't be bothered. Trust me, don't be bothered, because they will go and try and get that result. Maybe sometimes they have seen your skin, they have seen your face, and they're like, oh, I like the way you look, oh, how can I look like you? And then you tell them, buy this product, and then they look at the price and they say, oh, it's too expensive, they're going to get something cheaper. Don't worry, just wait for them. After a few months, they'll come back and say, hey, that's your product that you said I should buy. They'll come back asking for it, because they've gone to try something that they think is cheaper, but they will not get that satisfaction, right? But when you buy and use an Novate product, we guarantee you 100% satisfaction always, money back guarantee, because it's backed by science, you know. And then we have this plant stem extract. Remember I told you that all our products use natural extracts. In our Novage set, we have special plant stem extracts. We go into them in our Novage skincare training at some point, and then they follow a very simple 4-step routine, and they will give you 7 times better results. Okay, so so like I said, we'll do a skincare discovery sometime soon, and we'll learn a bit more about our Novage ranges and all that. So let's discover more of our skincare ranges. So apart from our Novage anti-aging range, we have our Optimals ranges. We have the Optimals Even Out. And Even Out, our Optimals Even Out, basically it's a brightening set. Basically what the Even Out does is that it has a lot of customized blend of vitamins and Swedish ingredients that help to make your skin brighter. It helps to even out your skin. Like people have hyperpigmentation, it helps to balance your skin tone, evens out your skin tone, reduces dark spots, and then I love Optimal is one of my favorite ranges. It's a product that I started with in Oriflame before moving to Novage, and usually once in a while I go back to use my Optimals and then come back to my Novage. It's very, very hydrating, and it's a very fantastic product. It also has a set of, it has a cleanser, a toner, it has eye cream, it has serum, it has the day cream and a night cream. So you still follow the 4-step routine with the Optimals range. The only difference between this and the Novage ranges is that this Optimals ranges has very little or no anti-aging effect, meaning that it will not boost collagen production, and it will not fix some of the aging signs like, you know, skin sagging, matured skin, and the rest. But if the customer needs something that is mildly, you know, performing in terms of maybe I'm hyperpigmented, I have dark spots, my skin is dull, then Optimals is good for them. Okay, and if they want a stronger optimized anti-aging result with collagen production, elastin production, or, you know, for the men's range, you know what it does, then Novage is great for them. I hope this helps to clarify the difference. Okay, then we have the Love Nature ranges. Love Nature ranges are from the word Love Nature. They are all paraben free, and they are all inspired by nature. So with our Love Nature ranges, you'll be seeing a lot of ingredients that are native to Scandinavia. Scandinavia is Oriflame is a Scandinavian company, meaning that there are several Scandinavian countries, and they have a lot of ingredients, you know, in their forests. It's like they're like 70% forest. Okay, so the I Love Nature ranges features, you know, ingredients that are native to Scandinavia. You know, we have the right now we have the tea tree and lime. Love Nature. We've had the coconut and the aloe vera. We have, you know, I think those are the ones that we have had in Nigeria, and they're all made with respect for the planet, and they are organically sourced extract. Organically sourced, what it means is that the plant, so for example, this lime, it's organic lime. It means that in planting this lime, they didn't use fertilizer. They didn't use fertilizer. They just made this lime to grow naturally. It's like growing a potted plant in your backyard, and you don't put any fertilizer. You just put it in the soil, and you're just pouring water, no fertilizer. Even if you're going to like put fertilizer, it will be nature-based fertilizer, not the chemical-based fertilizer. So that's what it means for something to be organically sourced, and that's how all our Novage, our Love Nature ranges are. Because really, the Scandinavian forest, who is going to put fertilizer in the forest? You know, nobody's going to put fertilizer in the forest. The thing just grows from nature, you know, they're clean, no fertilizer, no pesticide, nothing. They just go to the forest, pluck out this thing, and then extract them and put them in cosmetic products. Please, I think at this point we need to put our hands together for Oriflame, because even me, I'm impressed. As in, I am so impressed. I am so blown away. Okay, please, can we clap for it? Okay, let's go ahead. Right, we have our Pure Skin range. Our Pure Skin range are actually very simple and effective solutions to support younger skin. So younger skin, you know, people that are in their teenage ages are prone to acne, breakouts, dark spots, and oiliness, of course, because of the hormonal changes of entering into puberty. So our pure skin ranges are actually designed for, you know, people that are experiencing like teenage acne, right? So this pure skin range are great for teenagers. They're also great for maybe university students, people that are younger, maybe under 25. You know, pure skin will work best for you. I know some people will be like, oh, but Novage has a clarifying system, or the clarifying system that targets acne. That Novage clarifying system targets what we call adult acne. If you're 30 and above and you're still experiencing acne, your acne is not teenage acne, it's called adult acne, and it needs to be treated differently using the Novage clarifying system. And sometimes people are confused, what should I recommend to customer? Pure Skin does that, and then the clarifying system does that. Clarifying system is for people who are like 30 years and above, who are still experiencing acne, large pores, breakouts, you know, all of that. The clarifying system will give them a better result than the pure skin. So pure skin is actually to support younger skin, people that are in school, people that are below 25 years generally. And it enhanced with detect technology to beat black spot, breakouts, whiteheads, and skin blemishes, even at the source. And the way this pure skin works, which I really love, is that it's super smart in the way it works. Now, most you know, skin products that help to clear acne and all that, they use some astringents that all they do is that they just target things at the surface. But Oriflame products, this pure skin is designed to be smarter than that. Our pure skin ingredients, especially the salicylic acid and some other ingredients that are in our products, they actually enter inside your skin pores, and then they go push out all the bad stuff. So many times when people start to use this pure skin set, they can say, oh, that they are breaking out more. They're actually not breaking out more. What's happening is that their skin is purging. So you know how I remember when we were growing up, you know, our parents will make this vegetable mix, you know. I remember my mom doing that all the time. Like they would just blend water leaf and squeeze out the water, and then they will pump it into our anus to go and then flush out our system, you know. Remember, I don't know how many of us remember that. You know, it doesn't happen anymore these days, but I can remember that our parents used to do that for us as a way of detoxifying our system. But now we do that by taking smoothies, right? So this is exactly how this pure skin works. It actually goes into detoxify the skin from inside out. So many times when people have acne that's still below the surface of their skin, when they start using the pure skin set, the ingredient goes in and pushes them out, and then so that it clears it from within. And then once that job is done, many times those people become literally acne free. Okay, they literally become acne free as long as they continue to follow the routine. So when, for example, you have customers who maybe use maybe a pure skin range and they're complaining, oh, I'm breaking out more, just for them to be patient, that the product is actually going inside their skin to flush out all the bad stuff. They are consistent with their routine for at least, you know, 3 to 6 months, they will find out that they will become acne free if they continue to follow the routine. And they are powered by salicylic acid and superfruit extra. We have the new range for the pure skin that has even a calming complex. This particular one on the screen right now was the old one, and it was kind of like too strong for people that have sensitive skin. So people who have sensitive skin may not be able to use this. But with the new pure skin range, I think I have it here. With the new pure skin range, it has a calming complex that with panthenol that actually suits the skin. So you can, you can actually like you know, if you have people have sensitive skin, it's milder. That's basically what it means. So even though it's still doing the result, it in the same process is also calming your skin so that your skin doesn't break out more or react due to skin sensitivity. There's a reaction that's due to skin sensitivity, and then there's a reaction that's due to skin purging. They're actually different. I hope that this helps. Okay. Okay, so while we're going through, I'm going to go through the next topic, but I would like for us to, you know, share our skincare story. Is there anybody here that that maybe has a skincare story? You have used an Oriflame product before, or you had issues with your skin, and in using your Oriflame product, you got a better skin. For me personally, I joined Oriflame because of my skin. I was looking for a solution for my skin, and because because I had just had my baby, and I said I was not going to use all this chemical based over the shelf um skincare product, because I know that a lot of them had hydroquinone and some of these harmful chemicals. I said I was going to go natural, and I made the worst mistake of my life. I started to use Ori. So my baby now, I just had my first baby. I know when you have your first baby and your mother or all the grandmas around, they're telling you, oh, use Ori. Ori is good for baby. I'm like, okay, since Ori is good for baby, let me too use Ori, because I don't want to be using all these chemical based product anymore. Now, guys, I started to use Oreo, and I didn't know that. I didn't have any knowledge about skincare, so I was using Oreo and applying Oreo on my face. And Oreo is oil, right? It's basically oil. It's butter. It's oil, and oil actually clogs pores. So I didn't know that. I was just applying Oreo on my face, and then after a few weeks, my face just became so bad. I had lots of breakouts on my face. I had, and then of course, with breakouts, the people would burst, and then you will not have dark spots. So my skin was so bad. 6 months after I had my baby, and using Ori and the rest, I was literally depressed. Sometimes I would even cry and tell my husband that, look at my skin. I couldn't take. I think for the first, I don't know, 1 year of me having my baby, I think I joined Oriflame. I had my baby in October, and then I joined Oriflame in June the next year. So from that time I had my baby to when I started using Oriflame products, sometime around August in 2016, I don't have any pictures. Like, I couldn't take pictures. My skin was so bad. Now you take 20 selfies and no one is good enough. You have to delete all. That was like my story. And then that was really, I went to now look for natural, in my quest for natural, product. That was when this whole organic people started. And someone told me, oh, there's this person that she trusts her, she does organic, and and all that. So I went to the shop and I bought it, and my goodness, the thing I saw that day, the only reason I bought that product was because, let them not look down on me like I don't have money. I came to price market without buying. And really, because I was desperate for a solution, and at that time I could just only try that. And when I was leaving that place, I told myself I would never come back there again. I started to use the product, and I have one of my pictures from work. I started to literally look like a ghost. You know how some of these whitening products, they just make you pale. Some people think that they are white, they are becoming white, but you actually look like a ghost. You actually look pale. Being pale, having a pale skin is not good. It means your skin is dehydrated. It means your skin protection, your skin barrier is being destroyed. So my acne didn't stop. I still had breakouts, and then my skin still looked pale. I looked ugly. I had sunken eye. Why? Because those people who have this organic mixture don't even have eye cream, and they don't know that they're supposed to. The thing that you apply on your eyes is different from what you apply on the other part of your face. So these are the things that I saw, and then I just went online. I wanted a solution. I wanted something that was safe, something that was natural, and something that would help me really achieve my skin goals. And that's how I found Oriflame website online. And I started to research and Google. And at that time, I don't think Novate had really come. I saw the optimals even out. I saw the range. I saw what it would do. I Googled the ingredient, and that was how I started my own skincare journey. And almost instantly, I started to see that radiance and glow. My skin really started to shine instead of looking dull and gray and like a ghost. So I'm looking like a ghost. Like, it started to look a bit rosy and shiny. And people started to compliment me, and my spots started to fade away. My pimples and acne stopped. Because naturally I don't have oily skin, so I'm not supposed to have acne, right? So like a couple of weeks after using it, after I started using Oriflame product, people started to compliment how my skin was looking, and from there I started to recommend and sell the products and every other product that are on the catalog. And that was how till tomorrow I'm very passionate about Oriflame skincare products, because they work, they do what they say it will do. And that's my skincare story. I would really love to hear yours. If you can put that in the comment, please do, so that all those who read this or watch this replay can be inspired by your own story. Are we excited? Have we learned something so far? We're going to cruise through the other product categories, yes, so that we can finish this and have a lot of confidence in our product. Okay, so we're going to go through color cosmetics. Why Oriflame color cosmetics? Color cosmetics is basically what we know as makeup. Okay, now what's the power of makeup? Makeup actually you know, it actually influences our mood. You know, sometimes you can be very tired and dull, and you don't even feel like going out. You don't even feel like doing anything with your life. You know, especially when maybe you don't have anything that you're doing. You know, especially during the pandemic, a lot of people were just bored, didn't have what to do. But really, when you just try on makeup, because it just brings the burst of color into your face, it just lifts up your mood. They say give a woman a red lipstick and she can literally take over the world. It boosts your confidence. When you've done your face beats, you know how you feel like you're walking on on the clouds. You feel beautiful, you feel good, you feel confident. Makeup actually, beyond helping us to look good, it actually affects the way we feel, actually affects our mood. If you don't believe me, try it. Go and buy one very nice lipstick and use it, and every time you use it, you'll see how better and happier you feel. Okay, it updates your outfit and changes how you feel from day to day. Sometimes the difference between like the way I'm looking right now and looking like glammed up, it might just be a lipstick, might just be a mascara. Like I didn't do makeup or anything, I didn't go out today, but when I wanted to start this video, I just said, okay, let me just put powder on my face. So I used our powder. So right now, all I'm wearing is our powder and the mascara, and then I have the my tender care balm as my lip balm. That's the only thing I'm wearing on my face because I just wanted to, pep up my look. Okay, that's what makeups do. And when you're also doing makeup, it gives you that makeup, that playtime. It's like you're playing with yourself. Remember when you're a child, you're a young child growing up, a young girl growing up, and every time you have to do this play me time where you're playing with yourself. As you get older, you don't really get a lot of that, but when you do your makeup, it gives you that moment of me time. Even when you're making up to go to church, how many of us realize that even after getting the kids ready, I know that it happens for me. I would just go and lock myself up, and I've gotten everybody ready. Now this is time to take care of myself. So even if my husband is rushing me now, oh, we're late, I'm like, well, it's makeup, I can't rush it, I'm sorry. So it allows you to just feel good about yourself, feel in the moment, and you put this eyelash and you're looking at yourself and like, okay, that looks good. Ah, baby, you're so fine. You put the lipstick and like, oh, more, that's really, really what makeup this does for you. Is really, really exciting. And you can always experiment with it. You can always try out new stuff. Okay. So did you know that our first makeup product was created in the 1970s? Like this is like what, over 40 years, if not 50 years of creating makeup. It means that we're very experienced in producing makeup, and we know what women want. We know what will make you look good. We know what will make you happy. And our makeup actually uses mineral pigments like tin, zinc. For those of us who are science students, we know all the minerals, right? On the periodic table, right? Oriflame actually uses mineral pigments, and these mineral pigments, they have also a lot of let's say benefits to your face, your skin, your lips, your eyes. Okay, so and that's why Oriflame uses it. We use natural waxes in our mascaras, for example. I know that this Wonderlash mascara uses combination of rice, wheat, and something that helps to grow your lashes as you use them. Which is really amazing. All our makeup, especially eye product, they are 100% ophthalmologically tested, meaning that all the best eye doctors in the world have tested it, and our makeup product will not damage your eyes in any way. It will not damage your eyes in any way. And then they are also dermatologically tested. So our skincare products will not make your skin react or break out. They are safe for your skin and they are safe for you. And guess what? Over 5 billion makeup products have been sold in the last 10 years. That is amazing. In the last 10 years, over 5 billion makeup products have been sold. It means that there is money. There is money in makeup. Okay, so we have 3 major brands in our makeup ranges. And who are they for? We have the Jordani Gold. In Jordani Gold in Oriflame is basically it's class. When it comes to skincare, the premium skincare is Novage. When it comes to our color cosmetics and our makeup, the premium color cosmetic brand is the Jordani Gold, and it's actually carefully selected. It's very high, top-notch quality, and it's basically luxury, like a luxury brand. It's luxury. So we sell this Jordani range to, you know, women or men that are rich, who know luxury, understand luxury, and love luxury. People who are like maybe, I would say 35 and above are the ones who will get to appreciate Jordani gold ranges, because it's just designed to make you feel and look like luxurious, you know, gives you that sense of luxury. And, you know, when I joined Oriflame, I kind of like really quickly picked these different brands, and I started to give myself a go. At the beginning, when I started Oriflame, I couldn't afford to use a Jordani range of products, but I realized that, oh, they were the most expensive. I tried to myself that I was going to build my business so that I'll start earning more money in Oriflame, and then I'll start using the Jordani ranges. So I gave myself a goal that when I become a senior manager, I was going to buy myself a Novate set, and I was going to change my makeup from the one to, you know, to get then we had the Jordani mascara. It was more expensive than the other ones. And I just realized that, oh, it was for people who had class. It was people that were more sophisticated. And me, I know that's what I want. And really, Oriflame is the business that actually helps you to fulfill your dream. So do you want to be classy? Do you want to be like a sophisticated woman, or are you one? Then the Jordani Gold range of makeup or fragrance is actually designed for you. The one Stockholm is actually bold and fashionable makeup, and in the world of fashion is what you would call high street. Okay, it's high street. It's like for young, vibrant people. It's high performance. It's technologically driven, and it's actually inspired by latest trends. Then we have the On Color. On Color is actually like the, will I say, low end. You know, so Oriflame. This shows you that Oriflame has something for everybody, no matter your financial level or your class. Okay, so there is something for everybody. You know, when people come and say, oh, they can't buy Oriflame products because the products are expensive, it just shows that those people don't have a lot of knowledge about our product. They haven't gone through all the products in our catalog, because for our skincare, we have something for everybody. Whether you are somebody who is very sophisticated and very rich, or you are middle class, or you are even like you don't even have money, a lot of money, you can still get a makeup product, a skincare product under 10K that will still meet at least some of your basic skincare needs. And the same thing with color cosmetics. There is the range for people who don't have a lot of money. There's a range for people who are like middle class, and then there's a range for people who are very sophisticated. And why has Oriflame designed it like this? Oriflame designed it because they want our products to be accessible to everybody. There are some people who will not buy a product because it is too cheap. And so we want to be able to cater for, you know, those kind of people who really measure value based on the price of the product. So they have the luxury ranges or the luxury brand. And then people who are like just middle class, they just want something that's functional, something that gives results. And then they go for the mid-range, and they can afford it. Or somebody who doesn't even have a lot of money but still wants to look great, there is something for them. I always write in the comment, there is something for everyone. There's something for everyone, okay? And we have our bestsellers. We have the One Sync foundation, and this is our smart foundation. Everybody knows this is amazing, adapts to your environment, it's transfer proof, sweat proof, waterproof. It has SPF, and then it lasts for 30 hours. And Oriflame, of course, just released a brand new one, and I totally love it. It's still the same, the One Sync, but this particular one has a soft mask. So basically, it gives you that, like, you know, matte finish. So it's not like too glossy or shiny. You know, it kind of like when you use it, it's like a powder. You know, and it also has SPF, although it's SPF 10, and then SPF 10, and also has the UV protection. Here in Nigeria, the Everlasting Sink has 3 shades, while the Everlasting Sink Soft Matte has 4 shades. And of course, we have ultra fix lipstick. I think this lipstick was created for the pandemic. You know, it was created for the pandemic. You know, a lot of people because we are now wearing a lot of face masks. You know, and when you finish, when you go to church and you wear your face mask and you remove your face mask, all your lipstick is on the mask, right? So Oriflame created this the one color ultimate ultra fix, unlimited ultra fix, so that it stays where it is. It doesn't go with your mouth or anything. All right, I'm going to try it on now. I'll try it on. You see how almost instantly using this red lipstick just changes the way I was looking since, and that's really, really the power of makeup. All right, so let's go ahead. um Okay, so what about you? What are your favorite and must-have makeup products? I have everything. I love the Jordani range, like I said, and I have the One range. In fact, I have all the makeup, everything that you need: mascara, eyeliner, just name it. Everything you need to have a complete look, Oriflame has it. Okay, now let's look at fragrances. Fragrances also help you to express yourself, express your style, express your mood. Fragrances, we have the best designers, or what we call perfumers, in the world that actually design Oriflame perfume. The same perfumers who design the fragrances for all the other luxury designer brands that are the same people that design fragrances for Oriflame. And fragrances are very amazing because they can evoke memories of special moments. They can change the way you feel. You can be feeling down and moody, and then you spray a nice perfume and it just picks up your mood. You know how you smell a nice perfume? Oh, it's like it just wakes you up and makes you feel alive. And fragrances are also conversation starters. When you smell good, or when someone who smells good walks by you, you just be like, man, you smell good. That's a nice fragrance. What are you wearing, or who are you wearing? It's a great way for you to start conversation. And trust me, it's actually a very good prospecting tool. Now, when you want to go to a classy place to prospect, before you enter, just spray perfume. Like, people naturally just want to hang around you because you smell good. And some people might not be bold enough to ask, and others may be like, wow, you actually smell great. That sometimes I want to prospect some guys to buy perfume, and normally they will not even answer you because, oh, you seem like somebody who wants to sell to them. But because you smell really nice, they're like, what are you selling? And I've had to sell a lot of perfumes, just doing that. So perfumes are great conversation starters, and they're also a great way to convey your personality without saying anything. They'll just, from the way you smell, people can tell that you are a classy person, or you are a really cool person, and all of that. Okay. Now, did you know that our first fragrance was created in 1977? Okay, so it's not like we did not start today. 1977, more than almost 50 years experience in creating perfume. So it means that Oriflame knows what works. They know what people like. Our perfumes are made of natural origin alcohol. What that means is that now the perfumes are made from the extract from the plant or the flower, and they are now dissolved in a carrier alcohol. Now, this carrier alcohol, what makes Oriflame different from the other brands, and why Oriflame is safer, is because the other brands use what's called perfumer alcohol, which is sourced from extracts of, crude oil. Crude oil, there's a way you can break down crude oil to produce alcohol, and this is what, like, mass market. Everybody has it. You can buy a perfume of 5,000 naira. Allow me to use a Nigerian balance now. Google the thing mixer. So we got, and then that's why those perfumes, they smell really harsh and very strong. And many times when they spray those perfume, your body cannot help but you just start sneezing. You have allergic reaction to it, and that's why people who are asthmatic or have allergies, they try to stay away from perfume, because of that alcohol that they use in producing perfumes. It is naturally produces allergic reactions in a lot of people, and even babies, pregnant women. They can't. A lot of pregnant women can't stand perfume. Why? It's because of the source of the alcohol that most brands actually use. Now, Oriflame perfumes, they are different because we take our alcohol from the process that's called fermentation. Fermentation is the process where you convert a a sugar-based plant or starch-based plant, and then you take it through a process of fermentation, and then it becomes alcohol. So take, for example, palm wine. When you keep it standing for a few days, maybe you can add yeast. It now ferments, and then you can now extract the alcohol from it. Now, that's exactly how Oriflame produces the alcohol that is used to dissolve our perfumes. That's why our perfumes are mild smelling. They don't choke you. They don't, that you can spray it on your skin and there won't be any reaction. You can spray it on your babies. You know, pregnant women spray the perfume or use the perfume and they don't throw up or they don't feel like, you know, whatever, like, because they are our perfumes are natural based. So for those of us who want to sell a lot of perfumes, let people know this. And why is this powerful? Why is this information very powerful? Now, the regular of the shelf perfume, the perfumer's alcohol that is used in producing them is, it's what we call a class A carcinogen. It's a carcinogen, I think, that can trigger cancer. If somebody has maybe a potential to get cancer, using certain things that are called carcinogens can trigger, you know, them to have the cancer. So alcohols, or you know, perfumer alcohols actually, like, basically can predispose you to having cancer. But with our Oriflame perfumes, you can use them as you are safe, that you know that this thing will not cause cancer for you. And I always use this example for a lot of people, like, and this is how I help to also educate, you know, some of my customers. You know, I tell them that we, especially here in Nigeria, how people used to show that they have money is by buying perfume that is smelling very strong. You know, some customer will tell you that they want the one that when they spray it, you'll be hearing them in their village that they have arrived, you know, or that they want the perfume that will last for 3 days, you know. And they tell you they actually have a perfume that they are using that does that for them. But here's the deal: those perfumes have this really harmful ingredient that eventually tends to over time harm them. Now, cancer doesn't happen overnight. It takes a period of between 5 to 10 years to begin to express itself. So many of these rich people, quote and unquote, when they become rich and they start to now afford some of these very expensive things that are very harmful to their health, and they continue to use it consistently, many of them, after like maybe 5 or 10 years, you'll find that they become sick, terminally ill. And then many times people are like, they've taken them everywhere. They don't know what is causing it. You know, sometimes they're like, oh, it's their village people that have shot them arrow. They are trying to build house in their village, and then somebody is not happy about that, and the person wants to kill them. Nobody is trying to kill them. Oh. The fact that they have been exposed to carcinogens, okay, cancer causing things, and many times it can be traced to things like the cream that they are using or the perfume that they are using. So really, really, when you recommend Oriflame perfume to people, you are actually saving their lives in the process. You're telling them, you like to use great fragrances, you need to switch to a healthier brand like Oriflame, so you can use your perfume, you can smell good, you can smell great, can be noticed, you know, you can turn heads without endangering your life in the process. So this is really, you know, this is why I sell perfumes a lot, because I spend time educating my customers about the harmful effect of using this over the shelf, you know, brand, and then switching to Oriflame. And the truth is that there's no Oriflame fragrance that you will not like. You know, there is none that you will not like. And when people know that, wow, it's even going to save them, they actually tend to fall in love and they stick to it. You know, with our fragrances, your skin is the missing ingredient. Your skin is the last final ingredient. And that's why you don't spray our fragrances on clothes. You actually spray them on skin. Spraying them on the skin actually gives it a very unique scent that's tailored to the user. And also it makes the fragrances to last longer on you. Our perfumes are designed by world-renowned perfumers, like I mentioned. There's a website called Frangatica. If you go to that website, you'll be able to Google some of the top perfumers in the world, and you will see that besides, you know, all the other popular brands that you probably know, maybe Dior, Gucci, Burberry, you know, you will see that those perfumers also design perfumes for Oriflame. So, you know, pretty much the same people, the same quality you're getting, but even safer and at a cheaper price compared to those other ones. And our fragrances, they evolve throughout the day. It's not just one scent, it changes. So that leads us to understanding fragrance notes. Every fragrance have 3 different notes. We have the top notes. The top notes actually helps to impact the senses, and these are the things. That's what you smell. You know, when you open your perfume and then you spray it, the first thing that you smell, the first thing that grabs your attention is called the top notes. And you know, when people say, "Oh, the perfume doesn't last," you know what they're actually saying is that first thing that they perceive, after about 10 minutes or so, they don't smell it anymore. And they think that, oh, the perfume doesn't have. No, what they have just stopped smelling is the top notes. And that just grabs their attention, but it just fades away. And then it gives rise to the heart note. It's really, the heart note is really what holds the true character. That's the true smell of the fragrance. And that's why people who understand perfume, when they try a perfume, they are not carried away by the first scent. They wait for a while. They wait for like 10 minutes when it must have dried off, and then they can now smell the real perfume. And this is also a tip for you when you want to sell perfumes to customers. Let them not make their decision immediately. Let them spray the fragrance on them, tell them to go home, give them assignment, and then after like an hour or two, let them now, keep trying to perceive the fragrance and see the last note, and then decide whether they like those last notes. And then also, for a lot of people who come and say, oh, my customer didn't like the perfume, but they will not complain. Maybe the customer instantly gives them a feedback that, oh, they don't like it, the perfume doesn't do this, doesn't do that. But when they keep using it, you find that customer that said they didn't like the perfume, they're coming back to it. They'll tell you, oh, it grew on me. Why? Because they now have found the real heart of the perfume, and it's richer, it's better, it's nicer, it's more like, I don't know, the aura is great, and they tend to fall in love with it. And then finally, the base note is really what gives that lasting impression. This is like the bottom part of your fragrance. And again, like I said, this is really what will help your customer make a final decision on, choosing a fragrance for themselves. Okay. So, and a very, very important thing to understand that there are 4 different types of perfumes. We have the perfume. Perfume has the richest concentration. Remember, I said that perfumes are made from the oil and then a carrier alcohol. So when you have between 50 to 20% of the bottle that is made of the oil, and then the remaining thing is the alcohol that is used to carry it, that perfume has a higher concentration. It of course has more oil, and then it will last longer. So perfumes usually would last for between 8 to 10 hours. Then the next is the eau de parfum, EDPs. They have a smaller concentration compared to the perfume, and that's like between 10 to 15%. And eau de parfum will last for anywhere between 5 to 6 hours. And then eau de toilette they have, of course, lower concentration, like you can see on the screen. And eau de toilette will always last for, say, between 4 to about 5 hours. And then the cologne or the sprays would last for like maybe an hour or less. Basically, the difference is just the concentration of the oil, the perfume oil in it. And of course, that also affects the price of the perfume. So this would help you, when a customer says, oh, the perfume did not last, many times you need to define what they mean by how long it will last. And even you, before you sell them, educate them on these things so that they know what to expect, and then they can, better appreciate the product that you are selling to them. Of course, we have our bestsellers. We have Jordani Gold Extender. We have the A-Class Style Perfume for Men. We have the All or Nothing. I don't know if you have tried any of these fragrances, but I'm currently crushing on this new Lost in You perfume for men and for women. The smell is heavenly. It's amazing. And it's just really lovely for both men and women. It's a pair, and I really love the fact that the men's one is embossed and this is engraved. So when you actually put them together, they just form, one. And I love how like the bottle is like kind of like transparent, and then it gets lost. Indeed, it's lost in you, because the bottle it just starts showing, and then before you know it, it's lost in the bottle. It's just the thought, the thinking that Oriflame puts into these things, even the creation of the bottle, the design of the bottle, the smell, the fragrance, the aura. It's just amazing. It's so beautiful. I don't know. There's really, what's not to love? Okay, what is not to love, right? Okay, let me quickly finish by saying that you should never, when you're applying perfumes or when you're applying fragrance, you should never rub your wrists together. I know some people, when they spray perfume, instantly they want to rub it. Don't do that. You may be crushing the notes of the perfume. You just mess up the arrangement. Remember that there's the top note, the base note, and the heart note, so they have to like evolve. But when you crush it, you're like just scattering everything. Yeah, so allow the fragrance to evolve, allow the fragrance to just unveil itself by not rubbing it together. Now, don't apply it directly to delicate fabrics. Don't apply it to jewelry. So try and apply your perfume before you actually dress up, before you actually wear your clothes. And the best time to actually apply your perfume is after you have applied your body lotion. And sometimes you can actually mix, while you're applying your body lotion, you can even spray a bit of your perfume onto your body lotion and apply it on your body to make the fragrance last longer. Yeah, then don't spray perfume on your skin just before entering the sun. Remember, it has alcohol, and then it might not react very, very well. So don't spray it and then just enter inside the sun. It's not very good. Layering creates longevity for your scent. So layering basically means that applying, maybe applying it on a body cream, and then applying your body cream. It helps your, because of the moisture in the body lotion, it traps the scent so it doesn't dissolve or evaporate as fast as it would if you're just applying it directly to your skin. So when you are giving these tips to your customer, say when you're applying your perfume, spray it on your body lotion and apply it, they'll have that all over, fragrance, and then it will also last longer. Then apply on your pulse point. So your pulse point are like your wrist, inside your elbow here, the decollete, your neck, your back of your knee, and then your ankle. Those are like your pulse points. Those are the best places to apply perfume. And because the body is helping, the heat of your body is helping to diffuse it little by little. And then they say fragrances rise. So when you're applying your perfume, start from down to up. Many people start from their neck. No, but start from your leg, the back of your knee, your chest, and then before you get to your ears, and then your hand. Go from bottom up, and that's the best way to actually get the best experience of your perfume. Don't just spray. You know how some people do that? No, don't do that. You're wasting the perfume, and you're not going to get the full effect of the perfume. And then finally, wardrobe your fragrances. Some people say, oh, I only use this perfume. No, 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 no. Your perfume should match your mood. It should match your outfit. It should match even the occasion. So create a fragrance wardrobe. The fragrances that you need for daytime is not the same fragrance for nighttime. The fragrances that you need for a special occasion is not the same fragrance you wear to the office. So learn to create a wardrobe of fragrance, and also create, this fragrance wardrobe for customers. So when the customer says, well, they bought one and they cannot buy another one, tell them about creating a fragrance wardrobe, and you find that these people will buy even more fragrances from you. Teach them how to use it, educate your customers, share this information and share this knowledge. That's how you get consistent sales back to back. And even, your customers, just for the knowledge and the information that you're giving them, they trust you better. In fact, if they think about buying perfume, they won't go to a shop. They will like, no, babe, I won't buy perfume. I want to buy a perfume, advise me. Because every time you advise them, you're making sense, and really it's just all of these tips, and a lot of people don't know. This is really what makes you, a consultant, a beauty consultant. Having this understanding and sharing this knowledge is really what will stand you out from the pack. Okay. So tell me, how many fragrances have you fallen in love? How many fragrances have you used? Do you have a fragrance story? What's your fragrance story? I have a fragrance story. Everybody knows my fragrance story. I'm not going to share that today, but I'd like to know, what are your favorite Oriflame fragrances? Okay. So finally, we're going to look at our personal care and our hair care products. Of course, we have our baby oil range, which is very, very safe. It's not harsh, and it's suitable from birth. Okay. It's made of 95% natural origin, no preservative, no fragrance, no ingredient. It's just pure sweet Swedish oats, which just helps your baby skin become very soft and free from all those reactions and rashes that baby's skin tend to have. When a baby is born, their skin is not fully developed, is not fully protected, so they are very susceptible to their skin is very sensitive, basically. So that's why you see baby skin, any small thing they broken out, they have rashes, they have, some of the things that people also call ila, they're just skin reactions to many times some of these harsh powders, harsh stuff that they buy in the market, but with our baby oil ranges, our baby's skin can be more protected. My last baby enjoyed this product because it was launched just about the time I gave birth to him, and he didn't have any issues, that babies have. Then of course we have our shampoos, I love nature shampoos. They're just the best. I think I've been using this for God knows how long. They will refuse to finish. You look at the shampoo. This one we use it more. I have dreadlocks, so I don't use conditioner so much. So you can see that the shampoo is here and the conditioner is still almost full. And I've been using this thing for more than 6 months. They are so good. They are, remember, like I said, they are all natural. And I love nature. They're all natural. They smell great. They work well. They have because they're made of this natural extract. They also give your hair this natural result. For example, the coconut, for example, is very good for making your hair to stop breaking. Also good for hair growth. So when you use our shampoos, it tends to make your hair shinier, longer, softer, and then the fragrance and then it lathers so well. Like only a little goes a long way. You know how sometimes you will wash your hair and it's feeling so dry and cranky. When you use the shampoo, your hair actually becomes really soft when you use them, and they smell great. All made from natural ingredients. Of course, we know other of our personal care products. We have our food care products, we have our feminine care products, and then all of that. When you check the catalog, you'll be able to appreciate and see a lot more of these products, and you know that they are first and foremost they are smart, they are scientific, they are sustainable, and they are very very simple to use. And this last part is really talking about our accessories, because Oriflame also produces accessories. Our accessory range is called the Oriflame Exclusive. It's actually designed with Stockholm, and basically they're just classy and very useful fashion accessories, and they're really amazing. They cannot be bought. They are truly exclusive because Oriflame actually does it exclusively for brand partners. We are not selling it. So in Nigeria, for example, our Oriflame exclusive accessories are given to us as gifts. So we've got, this is like one of the Oriflame exclusive wristwatch. We have the bag, and if, as a brand partner in Oriflame, you would actually get to enjoy a lot of these accessories as incentives for selling our beauty products. And really, this is just really amazing. So I hope that you have found a lot of value from today's training. So what stories are you going to take away from here, and how are you going to use them? What, based on what you have learned about from all the things about Oriflame Beauty by Sweden, our holistic beauty wheel, the things you have learned about skincare, what makes our skincare products unique, what makes our color cosmetic unique, what makes our perfumes unique, what makes our personal care product unique. Based on what you have learned from them, we have tools to help you, and the tools that we have is really really our catalog. What you need to do is go through the catalog and start learning about this product with a different eyes, with a different view, beyond just flipping through and just reading and getting by. Know that there is something deeper to each of these products, and you want to unearth that thing, and that's really what you now begin to share. We have our physical catalog. It's really beautiful. You should actually get at least 5 to 10 or even 20 every month and pass it around. Now, when you can pass it around, we have the e-catalogs. You can share the link with your customers, and then basically just start to share the story around the product. So beyond just telling them, come and buy Feminine, come and buy toothpaste, come and buy this, come and buy that, you need to learn how to really, really share the product. And you're sharing the knowledge about the product, you're sharing you're sharing the knowledge about the product, you're sharing your own personal experience, you're sharing your story, you're sharing like something that's very fascinating about what you have learned about the product. Like for example, you realize that our perfumes use this natural alcohol. Why don't you start sharing that? Share it. Share the thing that you have learned about, the difference between, maybe the harmful effect of exposing yourself to the sun on your skin. You share that. When you share that, people become interested in what you are saying. People become interested in the product. People will even maybe ask more questions about what you have posted or shared about, and then you can invite them to buy. Invite them to buy the perfume. Invite them to buy the makeup. Invite them to buy the skincare. Then not just when they buy, engage with them after you have delivered the product. Go back to them and find out how they're enjoying it, get their testimonials, tell them to even give you referrals, and not just like, you can even like sell more things to them. So for example, somebody has bought this men perfume from you, and let's say it's really nice, but maybe it's a day perfume. You can now say, oh, you like this, when you're going out to the bar or something, then there's a perfume for the night time, or perfume for the office. After they have bought from you, it doesn't mean that you will now keep quiet and leave them until whenever their product will finish. No, that you can always engage with your customers and take their testimonials and their own experience with the product. You now share it, generate interest, other people will now want to buy it, and then that's really how to sell the product. That's really how to get customers consistently around the clock, year in, year. And this is what I've done in the last 5 years, and till tomorrow, like, I have people calling me. I have some of my old customers who keep coming back, and the new customers who keep coming back, because all I do every day is to share this knowledge and the information about the product. I share my own personal stories, my own personal experiences. I share my own customers' experiences. And even if you don't have customers right now, you can actually go to our website. For every product, there are product reviews. Of course, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly, but of course, it just show you that the products are real, and people have different reactions to the product, but there are of course more good reviews than bad reviews. So share those good reviews, share those great experiences that people have with the product, share what customers are saying, share what the Oriflame said about the product, and then when people get interested, ask them to buy and patronize you so they can try it as well, and then engage with them. And they'll just keep this circle going: share, invite, engage, share, invite, engage, share, invite, engage. And this is how you keep getting customers. This is how you keep getting sales. I hope that this training, I think that brings us to the end of today's training. Okay, that brings us to the end of today's training. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that have been here since the beginning. We've been 1 hour, 50 minutes, almost 2 hours of discovering Oriflame products. And yes, this kind of trainings actually take this long because it's an in-depth course, so that you can understand the products and you can learn more about the value that it provides. So I hope I've gotten value so far. I won't take the next 10 minutes to maybe take questions that we have. If you have any questions about what we have shared before, I would like to hear. And of course, remember to share this training, share the link with all your new team members. I know we have over 150 people that have just joined the team, and I don't know how many of these new people are on this call. So I want us that are here as leaders, make sure that you send this training to all your team members. Try those ones who are saying, oh, they need to learn about the product, they need to know how Oriflame product works, they need to know this, they need to know that. Just share with them this training, and they will learn all they need to learn about Oriflame products from this training. I hope you have gotten value so far. Please let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Wait for a few minutes. I think there's a bit of lag or delay in people responding. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to just give shout out to those that were live. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Mrs. Bamidele. Thank you, Ngozi. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Mrs. Esther. Thank you, Goodness. Cleo Catering Services. Thank you, Eniton Silifat. That's BC. Thank you very much. Messi Jowo. McKee's Beauty Enterprise. Thank you for joining. And if you're Thomas, thank you. Koya Oluwatobi, thank you so much for joining. I'm waiting to see if we would have any questions. Any questions? So if you don't have questions, just say no questions so that I know that we can close. Okay, so looks like we don't have any questions from anyone. Okay, thank you so much. And if you are watching the replay, thank you so much for seeing this webinar to the end, and I hope you got a lot of value, and I hope you got a lot of information that you can use to start getting customers and growing your business. So until we come your way again in our next training, where we're going to be exploring I think the next training we're going to be looking at how to really start sharing Oriflame products, how to start getting customers by sharing the product the right way, sharing your story. We are going to do that training next. So thank you very much, everyone, and please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share this video with everyone. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye bye.